So you turn the sound off?
The sound's rather low. My headphone jack is actually broken.
Okay.
That's a useful headphone jack.
Indeed. If it becomes an annoyance, then I don't mind not participating for yet another commentary session.
No, I mean turn the video sound off, not turn your audio.
Oh, excellent. I can do that.
No, it's just that it's gonna bleed through.
Indeed.
Sound odd because we're probably not all perfectly in sync with each other.
Exactly.
The video sound is now off.
Actually, Quiche was pretty much exactly in sync, but...
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so... I now have a new GF, and... what this GF helps with is actually shopping.
Why?
Well, you'll see. It has a couple of... It has Haggle, which reduces the prices you pay at shops.
No, not why as in abilities. Why is the king of all Tonberries helping you with shopping?
Because it likes to shop, of course.
Well, I suppose they do need to take care of their knives and stuff.
And of course they need to buy everything when they use junk.
Alright, so... oh yes, they do need to do that. Although...
Just trash pick it, though.
Okay, so the last card you want to lose to the Queen of Cards is Doom Train. And here I am in Dalit, talking to her, and you'll notice she does not mention another card that she wants, which means that that was the last one.
The queen of the card games.
So eventually I got my Doom Train card back after some failed attempts that I'm not showing.
That's a bit of, yeah. Doom Train is important to have.
Yes. Now, you'll notice that Doom Train will basically have 11s on both exposed sides now. Because the A means 10, and the elemental effect was +1 to each side. So now it has 11s on each side.
That's scary. It's rather monstrous.
Which means that if the trading rule were direct, there would be no way I could take that card. But the trading rule here is difference, so I can. Using my usual strategy of ridiculously overpowered cards.
That always works. I mean, you've been slowly collecting them over the course of the game.
Yes. So now the only thing I have to do for this quest is to get the last card that was created. I will be doing that when I'm... It's an S-Star, which means I'll be doing... What am I showing now?
I don't know.
Oh, Edea.
You obtained the Edea card?
No, I did not, because I did not win that game. Why is the screen
This is
not...
the quest to obtain the Edea card.
Someone's breathing pretty loudly.
It's not me.
Yes, so these were the various times I either did not win or won, but the card was not...
Anything.
Yes. Well, here's the thing, the plus rule is in effect. And I was thinking, okay, I would like to get rid of the plus rule, but I probably can beat her without, even if it still is in effect. Because it's not quite as bad as the random rule. You just need strategery.
I thought you could change rules in an area.
Yes, you can change rules, but that is subject to the whim of the random number generator. And the random number generator says that rules spread far more often than they get abolished. It took me like an hour, maybe more like 45 minutes, but a long time of trying before I got the random rule out of Dalit.
Yay.
Now at this point I'm just considering all the possibilities, like if I'd left that middle spot open, then she could have played the trauma card, the second to the bottom, and flipped my Alexander card.
That sounds like a problem.
Yeah, because 5 plus 9 is the same as 8 plus 6. And then, of course, before I played Laguna, I was checking, like, all of the things, like, oh, now I can use same. Now I can flip her Edea card, because 9 and 9, and then A and A. I'm trying to figure out, okay, am I leaving myself open to anything she can do? And turns out I wasn't. So I finally got that stupid card.
So, how many stupid cards do you have to get now?
3.
Oh man. That's a lot
This is
fewer.
side quest though, right?
Yeah, this session is all side quests. Oh wait, excuse me, 4. By the end of the session, it'll be down to 3. So,
No main plot for now.
And we get to go back to our, like, Gundam-looking thing.
someone was telling me.
With video game logic, we don't have to continue the main plot.
Who even cares?
All right, so for this,
I like it when games, like, you do the clear save, and then you reload the game, and it drops you right before the final battle. So you're just like, well, I've cleared the game, but if I want to, I can go kick the final boss's butt again.
that disappointed me in Banjo-Kazooie when I figured out I couldn't do that.
Who knows?
Pouty face.
So you may have noticed that I put on the Encounter None ability. That's because I am looking for something else.
Oh wait, encounter none, that sounds handy.
Yes, because what I'm going to get sounds sort of like an encounter, but it's not. And I figured while I'm running around just hoping to get this encounter, or this thing that looks like an encounter, I might as well have Rinoa in my party, so that Angelo can learn his last trick.
Oh man. He's super novel.
Yeah. Someone at work was telling me that my battery might explode if I didn't replace it. Does that happen?
Your battery might explode in what?
In my computer.
If you do it wrong.
If I do what wrong?
If
What?
you royally
It's
cock it
an
up.
alien.
Carrying a cow.
Okay.
Jen, what I'm wondering is if I just leave the old battery in, is it going to explode?
What kind of problem are you having with it?
It just looks rather... It's a lot bigger than it used to be.
I would take that to an Apple store, because that can be a huge problem. Assuming you're talking about your laptop.
Yeah. So the
I
game...
am back and abducted cows. What?
Because, like, if it's swollen, that might mean it has an acid leak. Which is it's a huge problem. Because that's how batteries die.
And we're to go again, and now what's this to carry in?
The...
Plus,
What is it called? One of the Easter Island dudes. Whatever they're
Yes.
Holy perspective, Batman.
called. SK, are you, like, around 24 minutes right now?
Nice. Well, 23:34. Yeah.
You're somehow behind us.
Somehow I got 30 seconds behind.
Yeah, you should be at around 24:20.
Yeah. Okay.
20. You should be at 24:30 right now.
And now it's got to pyramid.
Conspiracies everywhere.
So it's grabbing increasingly larger objects.
Actually, that's just because of the order I'm doing this in. It's the same object at each spot, no matter which order.
Okay.
I don't know how you're supposed to know where these places are. I think the occult fan magazines, of which I've missed 2, give you slight hints. But
And now it's this one.
it's sort of... That's a weird camera transition.
Yes.
It's like, camera cannot decide which angle.
And Let's say...
Plant of some sort. Or
Okay.
More like it was dragging the signal away.
What? Crossover games?
Shush, we don't talk about those.
You gasp.
Okay, so once you have encountered all four of those bizarre situations, here's where you go. Look on the world map. It's in Granditi Forest on the Esthar continent, on one of these plateaus. And there's the UFO itself.
You get to fight it! Yay! Kill it! Kill it with fire!
And that UFO's like I should have took a left turn at Alberton.
Where did I put my hair?
Where's that coward off to?
So it actually can't attack you, and it has very low hit points.
Punch it in the face!
Hard!
But because Zell has no strength junction, he can't even kill it.
All I wanted was directions.
She's so insane.
Boom. Now how the hell you're supposed to know where it landed, I have no idea.
Magic.
No, like really, the game doesn't give you any hint.
Therefore magic.
By which you mean player's guide?
That too.
Anyway, I'm not going to finish that quest because I actually need some items I don't have yet. You'd think I would have accumulated 5 elixirs through the course of the game, but I only have 2.
You gasp.
You'd think
Oh.
my late game, they would be handing them to you. Like,
Here you go, have this elixir.
Okay, what I really wanted... So familiar, I should have said. That ability means there will be more items available at every shop.
that sounds delicious.
Yes, and
Yep.
call shop means that shop becomes a menu item, basically.
Wait, you can shop anywhere?
Yup.
Wow.
That's almost unfair.
Well, I mean, when you have access to the Ragnarok, it's just a matter
That's
of
true.
going to a town, and that just cuts out that step. And I'm like...
Or there's a shop on the Ragnarok.
I'm like,
Just
okay...
items from all over the world.
I'm like, okay, seriously...
Can't it do like... Sorry, I'm interrupted.
I'm like, okay, seriously, guys, does anyone sell elixirs? No? That sucks.
Whereas
So-
now it's like you can do like mail order while you're in the middle of a fight. Are you saying?
not while you're in the middle of battle, but...
That'd be too unfair.
It's just hold on a moment, please, Mr. Boss. I need to these bunch of items. Yes, sir, let's carry on.
Yeah, so remember that magazine in Odine's lab that was right there on the ground and I didn't pick it up?
You need it, don't you?
I just bought it.
What?
That's weird.
That's handy.
That's what you can do with the call shop and familiar abilities. So this one shows you 4 out of the 6 ultimate weapons. Oh yes, look at this. The third line. They correctly use the 2 different spellings of the word it's. Everyone does that. Oh, this one. This is a pretty good ultimate weapon to have, Selphies, because it gives her a hit rate of 255, which means she never misses.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And these are Zell's limit breaks that I didn't find before. Or the one that I didn't find before.
That's them.
Yes, now he has all of its limit breaks. So that's 2 out of 6 characters with all limit breaks.
I have divined a solution for why the King of Tonberries gives you these abilities. He
Yeah.
can threaten the shopkeeper with his collection of knives.
Wait, from a long distance?
It's a very large Tonberry. Very large knives.
What perfect Mr. Squall, I'm just going to press in every shopkeeper in the world so you'll be able to get items from wherever you are.
Okay, so I had 6 Malboro tentacles, 6
That sounds honest.
6 steel pipes, and 6 high potion pluses. So I used the Solomon ring, and it did nothing
Hot face.
because I had one of the items wrong.
Oh no!